Boeing's once sterling reputation badly tarnished after it was accused of a major cover-up. The Department of Justice said the corporation chose profit over candor, lying before and after two of its MAX aircraft crashed, killing 346 people. Boeing has agreed to pay $2.5 billion to settle criminal charges. About $500 million will compensate the loved ones of the crash victims, and more than $1.7 billion to its customer airlines. In a note to staff published on its website, Boeing's chief executive said it's a step that acknowledges how they fell short of values and expectations.
Rather not a significant amount of money for Boeing. This is a company that has in revenue over $100 billion per year, and by its own financial disclosure records, it has in cash at any given time, or at least at the end of November, about $10 billion in cash. So this is a relatively small sum.
In October 2018, a Boeing 737 MAX took off from Jakarta in a flight that should have only taken an hour. Minutes later, it plummeted into the sea, killing all 189 people on board. A few months later, in March 2019, the same Boeing MAX model took off from Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, in clear skies. 6 minutes after takeoff, it lost contact with air traffic control and hit the ground, killing all 157 people on board. Investigators say a flight control system pushed the aircraft's nose down, an automated feature Boeing clearly didn't explain in its pilot training manual. The discovery led to the MAX's immediate grounding, the longest in aviation history.
The greater impact will be on the reputation of Boeing. There had been suspicion in the aviation community and certainly in the victims' families that some of the things that Boeing did during the design of this aircraft weren't exactly up to standard.
Boeing has since redesigned its flight control system, and on December 29, a 737 MAX took to the skies once again in its first commercial US flight since the grounding. But despite services resuming, it will take some time for the company to regain public trust. Burdon-Manley, Al Jazeera.